in our VS Code. We came back. What we have here, we already created data layer, but it is empty still. Let's fill this. As we said much more earlier, we will have local data type, and well, basically there is two sources. Data may come from local or remote source. Well, let's one by one add our dependencies. As I said, we can directly go to our browser and search for packages, but why we should do that if we have already them under our on our VS Code? By just pressing Ctrl Shift P at the same time, this command panel will pop up. We press add dependency side and we search for Dio, and it is already available because, you know, as I said, it is much more popular. So maybe thus it is on the first lines showed up. So we press it. We need Dio to get it done. Until it does adding package, we search for to make sure we check. Yes, Dio is inserted, but I cannot see retrofit here. Might be some problem occurred. Well, not all of them end up with success, so we search it manually. Retrofit Flutter. We found it. To keep it simple, as it is first clean architecture course I am hosting, so maybe you also like this way. Maybe, I hope. So we should add a dependency. It is added. Now Flutter pub-get is working to insert it. We are back to our API service class. We need Dio. We keep it private. Later, with dependency injection, we provide our Dio itself. For now, let it be private in constructor. Why it is giving this way? I guess we should also go here manually. This, it's done. We only have one request. Yes, it is get photos. There is no other request for now. So it will be future. We will provide some kind of type here. As we said, we will return HTTP response, which comes from retrofit. Here you are. Please be careful choosing HTTP response, because here's 3. If you choose wrong one, it will definitely throw you error. See, retrofit Dio. We chose it, and what we need a list of photos inside this response. Photos are the model we created, you see. So don't worry what it is. It is the model we received from our API. So we call it get photos because we are getting photos, right? We are calling photos. What we need? We will need require it. I guess we haven't created request model. Oh, we created already, but which is important thing. So it is request model. We need request model. Request model. We call it just request. And we need URL. Which URL it should appeal, which way it should go. The request needs direction. URL. We open up the body and return. Well, we should first generate what we should return, right? We will expect for response. Oh, I forgot, make it async. It is async function. We will await for dio request. It will be get. We need to provide URL. We should URL and query params. We get it, and as we know, request model has mapper. Why? What it is requesting for? I guess we don't have. Let's check inside. No, we should have to JSON. Is it search or not? Oh, I got it. I got it. To JSON. We also should provide whether it is for search or not. So we will also have bool param. We call it the same way. Is it search or not? Right there. Request will go and we will receive response from it. Then, as we receive our response, it will have some kind of data we don't know, right? So we call it raw data. Raw data response.data as list. No, just response data. We call it raw data because we don't know whether it is list, whether it is JSON or map. We don't have any idea, but we will convert it to response model to thing which is familiar to us, to this thing, and we call it response model, right? Right. Response model dot from JSON. We provide this raw data to it. It probably JSON. So, and it will turn it to response model. But we will not send this. We need photos list which is inside this response model. So in the return statement, HTTP response. In data side, we return data dot photos. It's done. We make sure that it is not null, and the response is by itself matches. We are done in our API service. Later we will see our service repository. Thanks for attention. Do not forget, don't stop tracking my videos.